flip this. It went to my head, and then something else happened where there's some type of I inhaled something else. I wouldn't even say what it was.
Once again, that's a different segment. But go ahead.
Oxygen.
And
he inhaled oxygen.
I inhaled through my lungs.
CO2.
Not through my nose, because that's nasty.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm just hating because that's what I do. Well, at the end, I'm like, I need a cigarette because when you're a smoker,
what's the
always
story?
A cigarette.
I need a cigarette right now.
The cigarette comes and I'm smoking it, and the cigarette, the nicotine's like, you know what? You fucked up, buddy. You messed up. You messed up, and then it all went to me. It was like the spins on maximum rotation. You know when the astronauts in that thing, and it's like, and that centrifuge, and it's like spinning. That was my body as I'm sitting down. So I'm sitting there on my porch, and like 20 people in my house that I don't even know. And I'm like, someone's in my toilet. I'm like,
called a party.
Mercy.
Yeah,
so I run to my kitchen sink in front of the whole apartment. And there's this.
Yes!
And they're like, everyone stops what they're doing. And they're like, no, this is your house, dude. What are you doing? You should know better.
Did the record skip when you upchuck in the sink?
I'm talking about the CD got stopped. Conversations ended. They're like, yo, this is the shit. Look at this dude is just
You don't christen a party until someone's vomiting.
It was Blaq.
So everybody was ready to kick you out of your own crib at this party.
Blaq. You understand me? Black nonsense coming.
Hey, Jaeger.
That is Jaeger.
Jaeger does see you, baby.
Never again. It was the double.
You weren't kidding.
All right. All right. Now let's pass it off to my man, Sober Ryu. My man right here. He doesn't really get drunk too many times, but I know he's got.
There's something in there somewhere.
He's got one war story about an anime convention we've been to. So, let's go.
Yeah, it was just recently. I went to this anime convention.
Got drunk at an anime convention.
And it's funny because last week we talked about anime conventions, and Neo had talked about the fact that they were hassling him for carrying around beer and having alcohol, and he had sat on somebody's chair, and he had taken the stuff off the chair and put it on the floor, and they gave him hell about it. Well, anyway,
people like to hate me though. That's the thing.
Later on that evening, we went to something called the hentai panel. And the hentai panel.
What the hell is hentai?
Hentai is a segment of anime. But hentai
PG-13.
in the Japanese language, hentai means perverted. And
I'm hentai.
I'm hentai myself.
In slang, we call hentai anime or perverted anime, which features sex and the acts of sex in many fantastic ways. We call it hentai.
Basically, just imagine it being porno, but it's now animated.
Exactly, and it's like
it's a harder way.
They're doing things
porno.
to describe that you can never do in live action porno, which is the whole appeal. So we're sitting there and we're watching all this. So the whole room is packed full of people. And there are card people at the door, and it's like we're going in here to drink, have a good time. We had a cooler full of brew, and we're the only one with the cooler. People looking at us. There were people drinking beer from the bar, but they were paying like $10, $12 a drink, and it's like the hotel resort.
By the way, alcohol makes you cool. Woo! All right, kids.
And I'm at this point I'm loaded because Lee, he had been pouring me drinks we had Coke and we had Cruzon vanilla rum, and he was mixing that up, and he was doing a great job because I had never had so much alcohol in one cup of soda in my life. And by the time we left the Guitar Hero / karaoke revolution contest, I was cruising. We went to the hentai panel next. I'm sitting in the back row behind everybody else because the whole row was filled up with all my friends but me.
Hold on real quick. Just for the sake, you said you was cruising. Just for the sake, Cruzon rum, right?
Cruzon rum.
You was cruising.
I was cruising.
You hear that, Cruzon? You hear that, Cruzon? We'll gladly like to sell your beverages on our show.
That's the night that I slept on the floor, isn't it?
Hey,
It sure was.
Might as well.
And you puked on my floor.
Might as well give the people the
And
Philosopher's Stone,
it.
man. Might as well hit them with the Philosopher's Stone right now. But we're sitting at the hentai panel. I cannot shut the hell up. I'm sitting there I'm pointing out everything that's going on. It's like I'm projecting my voice. It's like I see a dude with a gun, and He's getting a girl off.
I don't think
with
you can tell what
with
she
the
was
nozzle
doing.
of the gun, with the barrel of the gun, and I'm sitting there in the back saying, "What's he gonna do with that?" Oh my god! Oh my god!
And then what did you say?
I'm trying. What did I say?
It got quiet. He goes, "Let her bust first."
That is silly.
Oh my god!
That was
I was mentally
outstanding.
on another planet. The best part about this is
I was
that eventually, Shoji couldn't say nothing because usually he's the dude
I
that will
was
actually
shocked.
throw zingers out during that. He'll be completely dry and he'll still throw
shocked. I
zingers.
didn't know what to do.
But I mean, the man last year at the same panel, the man cracked up the whole audience like 20 times over with zinger after zinger, and this year it was me doing it of all people.
He even
As
asked me,
deserved as
"Yo,
I
what's
was.
up, man? Why
Yeah,
you not
I was
saying
saying,
nothing, dude?
show,
I am
what's
sitting
happening?
back and watching you roll.
Watching the master play.
I was
This
being
is
stupid.
your night.
But the best part about it was when I eventually got restless and I got up to use the bathroom. And when I went to the bathroom, it was me, Sho, and I believe Lee. You were there too?
I think Darth Vader was there too.
Yeah, Darth Vader was in the bathroom. I don't know what he was doing there. I don't even know. I didn't even think the dude had a penis after what Obi-Wan did to him. So, you know, we're chilling in the bathroom. And I'm peeing for about two hours.
That off too?
And then we're leaving, and then I spot one of the voice actors I've been wanting to talk to for the longest while. His name's Vic McNoga. He does the voice of Neo's boy in Full Metal Alchemist, the main character, Edward Elric. And I see him. Yeah, it was him. And it's like, oh snap! And I'm drunk as hell. Oh snap! You're Vic, right? You're Vic, dude. And he was. And the best part about it was he was loaded too.
You see the beauty of alcohol.
We were sitting there shooting the joint. And it's like, and I was naming off some obscure ass roles he did. It's like, dude, you're Neil Gibbons in Or Battle of Dunbar. And he's telling me, I didn't think anybody saw that.
That nigga was shocked.
It's like, dude, it's like, I love doing that voice. I wanted to tell him, it's like, man, you sounded like Lucky from Lucky Charms in that shit. It was great.
That's a cool ass nigga.
But to make a long story short, after that I wandered around a little bit. I went to the video game room, which stank to high heaven.
Oh God!
But I was too
Even
drunk.
at that
I was
time
too
of day,
drunk to care.
ridiculous.
And then I get this phone call. I get this phone call from Boiwondr, and he asked me, dude, you all right? Are you all right, man? Where you at? I was like, man, I'm in the game room, man. I'm watching this new Battle Coliseum game. You know,
I noticed
it's got
the anti-panel
snap!
was
It's got
quiet.
Rock Lee and Naruto in it, and fighting against Son Goku and joint, man. It's freaking awesome. And then I was like, I'll be there in a minute. I'll be back. And I never came back.
He was
Goku.
flying high.
My mind was fried. But when they found me, it was funny. When they found me, I was in the lobby of the
He was
convention
sitting
area,
there by himself, just
Chilling.
staring into the ceiling.
talking to
I
people.
got worried about this man because I've never seen this man this wasted. I gotta find SBR, man. Where is he at? He is just sitting there. I'm like, you alright, dog?
It's like I had to flag Shoji down because I saw him walking past because he was looking for me. It's like, dude, I'm over here, man. I'm over here.
That was
With my
one of those
headband.
moments when you definitely needed a video camera to get this and put that bitch on
We got
DVD or
pictures,
something.
but video camera.
I got back to the hotel room. My girl didn't even recognize me. I was so loaded. It was great.
Beautiful.
That's the best drinking experience I ever had. But
Another fantastic night presented by alcohol.
that's exactly right. That is enough out of me. I'm passing the mic to Lee.
Oh, what can I say, man? I got many war stories when it involves alcohol. Oh, man.
And
right
chances
now,
are I was there.
Chances are, yes, Boiwondr was there. Yes, he was part of the supporting cast. Right now, this moment right now is a moment, is a war story.
Oh, my mic.
Are you getting a beer? You get everybody a beer. You get me a beer too.
Get that Yingling, please.
That's
Thank you,
right.
sir.
We practice what we preach here at Flip the Script.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And I just
Actually, I think your best war story is the night that you were at my house and I got you really drunk.
okay.
Yes.
Well, I could use a drink.
Oh, so could I.
Exactly. So let me get on to my war story.
By the way, we're out of alcohol.
Oh man, we about to go make a run right
Blasphemy.
now. Oh man, don't even speak that.
We're not out of alcohol. They're just fucking crazy.
Okay. Let me.
We really are alcohol fueled.
Let me pick a war story to talk about. My man Neo wanted me to talk about the time that me and him we actually guzzled 2 Bacardi Raz bottles between us, actually a bottle apiece. But I'm not going to talk about that because that was like the first and only time they actually saw me throw up on their couch. And yes, I'm going to admit it. I threw up on their couch and I had to sleep over. I could not drive after that. But I'm not going to talk about that.
That's right.
I'm going to talk about one of my times where we were back in high school. Me and my man Boiwondr coming back from, what was that? It's Club La Vila, but what was it called? Embassy.
Embassy.
It was called Embassy. Oh, man.
I remember Embassy.
We're coming back. We're coming back from Embassy.
JJ Whispers.
We're all rolling in my car. And yes, you know, I had to have the loud system bumping, the tinted windows, the writing on the back of the car, and everything. And we get pulled over in Winter Park of all places.
Oh man, that's no surprise.
The car is packed. It smells like Blaq and Miles in that bitch. And we got like 2 bottles of like my favorite drink from back in the days.
Special
brew, kiwi strawberry. We used to get that from the Florida lottery back in the days. And like I had pulled over in the FHP. I rolled the window down. The FHP is just looking at me, and all you can hear in the background is like clink, 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 because people's feet are hitting like the bottles in the back seat. So he's like, "Yo, let me see your license, registration, your insurance, all that, blah blah blah." Make a long story short, he just gives me a ticket just for being out past the curfew. I don't know if they have the curfew now, because we're already too old for that shit anyway, so it doesn't even matter to us. They still got the curfew. Yeah.
Yeah, like 16, like can't be up past 11, 17, some nonsense crap. Turn 18, that's your life.